Hello class, and today we will look at and analyze the story of Rip Van Winkle. The story of Rip Van Winkle takes place during the colonial times when England still had control prior to the American Revolution. Rip Van Winkle lives in a small colonial village that consisted mainly of Dutch natives. Rip was a good-natured yet lazy man. He was always ready to help his neighbors and tell stories, but he never wanted to do his own work on the farm or fix things at home due to his low-tempered and nagging wife. Rip loved to play with the children and tell stories to both his neighbors, the kids, and pass on a legacy. One day, Rip and his wife got in a big fight, causing Rip to leave in frustration. Rip climbed many hills and mountains for hours. With his faithful companion by his side, a mangy mutt named Wolf, they eventually reached the top of a mountain where they encountered Henry Hudson, the man who discovered the Hudson River. Rip offered to help Hudson and his crew, and in return, Hudson and his crew fed Rip and gave him drinks. After many drinks, coming to his last, Rip became very sleepy and dozed off under a tree. When he woke up, 20 years had passed. Returning to his village, everything had changed. It was post-revolution. No one in the town recognized Rip except for a few elders and his now grown daughter, who was married and had a son, Rip Jr. When discovering the brand new society that had evolved from the small village he once knew, Rip was confused as to why things had changed so much and why the colonies gained independence. The town slowly but surely accepted Rip into their society. His daughter took him into her home, and Rip lived out the rest of his life telling stories of how things used to be and how he expected things to be. This is the story of Rip Van Winkle. I would like you to consider both the literal meaning and the figurative meaning. Why did things change so fast? What does this say about time? What does Rip Van Winkle's character represent? Come prepared to class tomorrow and be ready to discuss these questions.
Great balls of fire, I'm afraid. Great balls of fire, goodness gracious. I'm chopping with all of my might. Yay!
And when Rip Van Winkle woke up, he was an old man. He had a beard down to his knees. All his friends was old men, and they didn't recognize another. And do you know why, Uncle Snuffy, huh?
Nope. Why?
Oh, 'cause he'd been asleeping for 20 years.
20 years? That must have been some ring-a-ding shindig he'd been out on the night before.
Oh, he sure were. He were out howling it up with a little man from Henry Hudson's ship.
That's what I calls a bodacious nap. I'm inspired, that's what I am. Yeah, I'm gonna put my inspiration to use. That's what I'm gonna do. Imagine, sleeping for 20 years. That's pretty good.
Yeah, by Lucifer. Let's play a joke on Uncle Snuffy, Barney, huh?
What kind of a joke?
Well, Snuffy, see, Rip Van Winkle, 20 years.
Yes, by Lucifer.
There's nothing like taking a short nap to make a body feel good. Hi, Barney.
Hello, stranger.
You know that beard? He looks just like Santa Claus. Beard? Stranger? Google, what you doing with that beard?
Why, I've had this beard for 20 years, stranger. I started growing it the day my dear, dear old friend Snuffy Smith went off somewhere and never came back.
Google, you bodacious idiot. This here's Snuffy.
Why, I've never seen you before in all my life, sir. And Snuffy Smith was my best friend. But he went away just like Rip Van Winkle.
Just like, oh no. Jughead!
What do you want, stranger?
Louisy?
Oh, howdy, honeypot, stranger.
Great balls of fire! Don't you know me? I'm Snuffy.
Oh, Uncle Snuffy left here 20 years ago. Just like Irving Winkle. Oh, I mean Rip Van Winkle. Right, Jughead?
Oh, no. Where's my dog? Old Bullet'll know this here's Snuffy Smith. Here, Bullet, here. It's me, Snuffy. He didn't know me. My own dog didn't know me. What worse thing could happen to a body?
This must be the place.
Who are you?
We is the little men from Henry Ford's ship. He means Henry Hudson's ship. Well, I knew it was some kind of car. Your joke has gone too far, Jughead.
Oh, you fellers just don't know what's funny, that's all.
We gotta teach that boy a lesson, Rudolph. Yeah, Adolf. We put everything back the way it was before Jughead started his joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my inspiration to use. That's what I'm gonna do. Imagine sleeping for 20 years. That's pretty good.
Yeah, by Lucifer. I wasn't gonna do nothing.
And now back to Henry Kaiser's ship. That's Henry Hudson. Oh, well.